One of the centers of attention here at Big Ten Football Media Days on the final day, Nico Iamaleava, the transfer quarterback for UCLA. A lot of excitement over the summer as the Bruins landed one of the highest profile transfer quarterbacks of this offseason. Here is the challenge ahead for Nico and his teammates. They start off against Utah, a Fox game on week one, so a high-profile game right off the bat. UNLV back here in Vegas and then New Mexico before opening conference play on the road on the lakefront in Evanston against Northwestern. Joined now by three of the Bruins, Garrett DiGiorgio, Nico Iamaleava, JonJon Vaughns. Guys, welcome. First of all, we got to talk about the wardrobes. Oh, yeah. You're the only ones who coordinated this, so tell me how this came about. You look sharp, first of all. Yeah.
These are the tucks we wore last year to each game. We walked down the Bruin Walk together in them, but we just really wanted to show we're a team. We didn't want to have different tuxedos together. Didn't want to stand out as individuals and show we were a true team. So
yeah,
we like the baby blues. They look good.
Yeah, they do look good. It's a great color scheme. Among the many things that UCLA has going for it is a really good color scheme. Garrett and JonJon, I want to ask the guys who were there last year. First of all, you guys finished really well last year. I know the season didn't start the way you wanted it to, but down the stretch, it felt like you were playing the kind of football you want to play. So how do you build on that?
We really just want to carry that into the next season, and we really just built this whole offseason to try to take that momentum of finishing strong and start the season off like that.
What did you attribute that to, JonJon? Why do you think you guys got better as last year went on?
Just playing one game at a time and just doing us and be us, not try to be other teams, but just doing us.
Nico, give me a sense. You had a lot of programs you could have chosen from. You're a really high-profile transfer. I know you're going home, and that's a part of it, and we'll certainly get into that. But what was the vibe around UCLA that made you think this was the right place to go?
Yeah, man, I think the whole coaching staff and just the players that I already knew on the team. There's a good amount of players that I knew before, either playing against them or with them. And then, when I first, took my first visit, I just felt very welcomed by the team, and, it made me feel good. So, very thankful for the opportunity.
What does it mean to be back home?
It means everything, man. I'm closer to my family. All my family can come to the games now. And, I love what we got going on. I love what Coach Foss has going on with the program. And, he's building something special, and I want to come be a part of that.
Let's talk a little bit about Coach Foster. For the two guys who played for him last year, it was his first time ever as a head coach. What's he like to play for?
He brings a lot of energy. We have the Dre in our program, discipline, respect, enthusiasm. He brings that every day. So I think that trickles down to us as players. And honestly, he's just a great person all in all.
So does that make him Dr. Dre? If he's
Something like that.
Give us a sense for him.
Yeah, he's a great coach, and I love playing for him. Even if I was on the scout team, I still was right next to him, and he was always being positive about everything. And that's what we want to bring this year, just positive and believing and trusting each other.
What did you guys learn about the Big Ten in year one?
That it's a powerhouse. You gotta pack the defense. You gotta make plays pretty much each and every drive.
Garrett?
And we got to run the ball. We got to run the ball this year, and that starts with the O-line. Our standard on the O-line is STP. We have something to prove this year. That's where we're coming out strong against Utah.
We got some good acronyms going on this team. We got the DRE, we got the STP. So how do you prove it?
It starts, we just take each step and block day by day. We talked about doing 1 week at a time. We talked about 1-0. That's really just our mindset as we build on the season.
JonJon, the defense was pretty good last year. How do you guys build on that?
Really just being us and next man up and having that trust in each other, and then just stopping the run and believing in ourselves.
Yeah. Give me a sense for the coaching staff on that side of the ball.
Yeah, so Coach Kaika, he's going to give us a lot of schemes, and we're just going to run it, and we're going to believe in ourselves, and we're going to attack it.
You got a pretty interesting story. You're a two-sport athlete. You play baseball at UCLA, and now this is the first time that you've been able to focus in an offseason entirely on football. How does that change things for you?
It changes things a lot. I mean, I gained 10 pounds of muscle, lost like probably 10 pounds of fat, and I got faster. So it makes me ability to move around a lot, and I felt like I got better in mental-wise on and off the field with the plays and all, and being built with the whole team being closer instead of that 6 months off. 12 months with them the whole time, so it's a good connection.
Yeah, no doubt. Nico, for you, give us a sense of what this offense is going to look like with you at the helm.
Yeah, man, I hope we, are able to make explosive plays. I think for me, just me being the best quarterback I can for my teammates. And, Coach Tino's done a great job on putting me in great positions to go out there and be successful. So everything offense, in his playbook. And, man, I'm excited to be a part of it.
And you're also in the same quarterback room with your brother, Garrett.
Yes, sir.
What's that like to, you guys obviously were at different schools, planning on being at different schools, and now here you are.
Yeah, my little brother Matty, man, it's been great,
Matt,
man.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, all good. Yeah, it's been great just having him in the room with us. And, yeah, me just, being a helping hand to anything he needs. And, I can't wait to play with him, too.
Yeah, tremendous. And being close to home, you mentioned your family. I know your mom's been through a lot as a cancer survivor. So what's it like to have both of you guys where she's close to you?
Yeah, definitely, man. That was, a big factor for me coming back home and being closer to my mom and just my parents and my family in general. So while competing at the highest level at UCLA, and, once I got that opportunity, I couldn't take it for granted. So.
Tell me a little bit about Nico's leadership. I always think it's interesting when you have a transfer quarterback. We were talking about this yesterday with Preston Stone from Northwestern, kind of this notion of you come in, quarterback's a leadership position, so right off you got to be a leader, but you're the new guy. And so kind of what's the balancing act? How has it worked out for him, and how have you guys seen him fill in that role?
I feel like we definitely have given him time to work into that role. We definitely have been around him to support him in the locker room, on the field when we're starting our stuff as a unit. Nico, he got to come in pretty early in the summer, so it was good to have him around the guys. I feel like a lot of guys are starting to grow closer with him. And me, myself, on this trip, I feel like we've gotten a lot closer as well, too.
How do you kind of thread that needle, Nico? I mean, because you do want to be a leader, but you don't want to be the guy who comes in and says, hey, it's all about me, and, you guys all fall in line. Like, I just think it's got to be really – it's part of what makes the transfer portal era really interesting in football, but, give me a sense of how you've navigated that.
Yeah, I think that really just starts with, our whole coaching staff and the team really on accepting me when I first got here, man. Like I said, they made me feel very welcome. Coach Corey Miller and the weight staff, Coach Brasher, Coach, Tesso, Coach, all the guys in the weight room, really just made me feel comfortable enough to go out there and step into that leadership role. And just leading on my veterans, man. Garrett and JonJon have been, two great helping hands to me. And when I first got here in my transition, so, man, I can't wait for this season. I'm just excited to be a part of the team.
How have you seen it from the defensive side, him take over as a leader?
He's a very humble kid, so I see him, all the plays that he's making during 7-on-7, the teams, I could see him become that leader, being more vocal, hey, do this, do that, and just teaching the guys and being positive about it. But, yeah, he's a great leader.
Hey, Garrett, I know off the field you played the stock market a little bit. You got stock tips for the viewing public?
I don't have any stock tips. I actually was losing money last night.
Oh, no. So, I'm sorry I brought it up, so you're not playing stock market anymore.
No, not too much. I'd rather have someone else who is more versed in that to do it for me.
And you do some DJing as well, huh?
Yeah, I do. I have a controller at home. It's pretty fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do parties or big
events?
It's
just a hobby. It's just a hobby.
Guys come over and hang out, and you're the music man?
Yeah, I get to express myself through music. It's pretty cool. It's a passion for sure.
How would you describe his musical taste?
I love it. I love just vibing, dancing to it, just vibing to it. It's pretty great.
How do you guys define success for your team this year?
I think we talked about it a little bit. 1-0. I think that success, we can't look too far into the future down the road. We just got to take it game by game, practice by practice, and
and having no regrets about anything, just
putting our all,
putting everything together.
Nico, how about for you?
Yeah, the main thing for me is to bring a championship culture back to Westwood. I hate losing, so I'm a big time winner, and I want to win games, and that's our main thing. Our main goals for this year is to bring championships back to Westwood, and Coach Foss, Coach Simil, they all preach that every day to us in the weight room and in the team room. So, man, like I said again, I'm very excited for the opportunity that all three of us have here to represent UCLA.
Awesome, guys. You represented him well here this afternoon. Appreciate you spending a little bit of time with us. You got the easy trip.
Yes, sir.
Back home,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your time in Vegas.